But for me, I think Beauty's one was more of, I think she was just being silly. But I don't see reason why you should fight over a man. Man, we boku. See plenty men there, we are fighting.
Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Busy Buzz by Premium Times. I'm your favorite host as always, Maki. Today I have in the studio a full house. Like I have everybody. We're here to talk. What happened during the week or in the last week in the Big Brother's house has got everyone out of their house, and today they've come to the studio to share with you all they think. Today we'll be discussing toxicity in BBNaija. Previous seasons, current season. But before we go into DJs, I would like to introduce you to the beautiful people that are in the studio with me this morning. And I have with me the cool, calm, and collected KB. KB, say hi to your fans.
Hello guys, good to see you again. I took a break last week, but I'm here again today.
Guys, do you see that energy? Just calm, no stress. I'm taking my time. And I have your regular madam, your babe of life, OG6G. Okay.
Hi people. Of course, I wasn't available last week too. Yeah, and I'm sure you guys missed me. I'm back.
I'm sure I missed you too. I really did miss you too as well. And then we have the pretty, please, camera needs to zoom in on this lady. Look at the way she's looking with her hat. Take it easy. There's AC in the studio. It can't be hot. Please, this is Quinesta, the queen. Please say hi to your to-be fan.
Hello, people. I did not take a break, but I'm here because I need to be part of this conversation. So it's good to be here.
Thank you guys for joining us. So during the week, we saw a lot of energy. We saw that people were stepping up in the house. You know, we had asked Biggie to send some people home so that some people will wake up from their sleep. But we got more than what we asked for. People woke up, like, I really don't understand what happened in the last week. And then we saw the top on the list, someone was disqualified.
Beauty.
Yes, Biggie.
You are hereby immediately disqualified from the Big Brother house.
So we're going to open this conversation with Beauty. Beauty is a beautiful lady, just like her name states. But it appears there's some, character problem, attitude problem, or anger management issue with her, and then she's not able to contain herself, and then when she takes alcohol, it's like next level. She starts to do a lot of things, and then the next morning you see her apologizing for things she did. So I'm going to start with Quinesta because I think it's all brought Quinesta here. She's just here for the violence. And I'm going to say, what did you see with Beauty? I mean, when she came in, we're all, oh my God, Beauty Queen, Miss Nigeria, this, that. She's going to give us poise, elegance, and but man,
Actually, that was the impression I had of her. She has vibe. She sounds intelligent. She was friendly with everybody. And then after 2 days, 3 days, you're like, I'm seeing some funny traits. You know how they will say when you keep people in the house together, you start seeing the real character come out. And I won't say I was surprised because I think I sort of saw it coming. And when you talked about the whole alcohol thing, it's giving me that Erica vibe, like. You know how you do something and then do you get? I mean, we have seen this thing. The only shock here is that it came after 2 weeks. I mean, after 2 weeks.
How can you be on such an international platform? Because you cannot be on Big Brother's house in Big Brother's house twice. You only get a shot at it once. And if you're there, you have to do the most. So KB, for you as a guy, because this happened all because of her, I don't want to say love or obsession, I don't know what to call it, but it was because of Groovy, because Groovy left her to go fraternize with Chumzy and she wasn't having any of it. How dare you dance with Chumzy? Anybody but Chumzy. And I mean, it begs answer to the question, what's with Chumzy? But I need you to, speak to me as a guy, yeah? You are Groovy. And I'm not Beauty, but you're Groovy and there's a Chumzy there. I'm not Beauty, but you're Groovy and there's a Chumzy a Beauty, who lets you have your way, And Groovy said he was playing by all the rules she had given him for the relationship, but then, it also was a problem for him to mingle and feel a part of the house. How would you react to this? Or if you agree, what would you have done?
Yeah, well, it's very difficult for Groovy, especially the guy is very gentle. He's just a man of few words. Even when they are arguing, she's always trying to, you know, talk more than him. And even if he has something to say, he kind of okay. I mean, I don't like problem. But why? And I remember what happened that day after the party. He was trying to explain himself that look, I didn't go to her. She come, and when she comes, I had to run. So the guy ran away from Chum's. She didn't have to do
what she did.
Yeah, pull up your glasses, your wig, throw.
So okay, you are Beauty leaving the house, and the guy who is making you leave the house didn't even say goodbye to you when you left the house.
I'm sure say you pay now, you enter her bone. Like, I'm sure she would have felt so bad, betrayed, you know, because this is somebody I'm fighting for. I'm trying to get into myself, and then he didn't even care. No, not even a good. Come on, now wow, you did so much, Jai.
You're hot.
I feel bad.
But then she put up this front of yes, big brother, and like, yes, madam, cry, please. Can you cry?
Quinesta, be a chumsy. What's your problem?
At this point, I don't care. You will go and watch me from your house. I can't remember what I was telling yesterday. I was like, the next 2-3 months will be very long for Beauty, because if I am chumsy, and if I knew about this whole thing, and I know that this is why you left, especially if I have something for this guy, I will go with full, like full force. Like, this is literally God parting the Red Sea for me. I am going in, even if it's just spite you get. And it could also be a strategy for me. I mean, people want to see what Chums will do, so I would want to like flirt with this guy.
So we opened this episode talking about toxicity across previous seasons, and we saw that between Erica and Lincoln. Quinesta, because I'm looking at you now, and it looks like you understand where they're coming from psychologically.
This is serious.
I don't know why I see that.
I like how you rate me.
Like, you know, I don't know why I see that, but is this some kind of a must-have in every season?
Now we have Beauty for this season, but then we saw Erica.
You are immediately disqualified from the Big Brother house.
And then we saw the mother of them all, Tacha.
You are hereby automatically disqualified from the Big Brother house.
And then we saw Sissy. And then before Sissy, we had T-Boss. Is this a must-have? Or do you think people just aspire to be this because they think there's business, it sells, and it keeps me in the game?
So first of all, we need to understand that there are people like that. There are people who can be toxic. There are people who can react to very little things. We should understand that there are people like that. But then, if you think it's a strategy, I think it's a very stupid thing, really. It is not a must-have. And see, there's a way you can cause trouble, and not be toxic about it.
KB, what do you think? I mean, from a guy, she was fighting for you.
Yeah, it's worth it. It's
It's
okay.
worth it.
Yeah, it's okay to fight.
So you're worth it.
Of course, now.
Hey, O'Shea!
The most important thing is that reputation matters. The title she was carrying,
Yeah.
so there was, Miss Nigeria, so
Yeah.
she was representing. So before now, I understand that she is a whole public figure. Now that she displays this kind of character, I mean, it's very insulting for herself and her family, and I'm sure she's going to regret it. But if you understand her, or if you study those kind of people very well, you know that, okay, people like Beauty are always there. What that is called, I think in psychology, is called narcissistic disorder. Yeah, what that means is that people...
So it looks like I brought a team of psychologists on board. Thank you, KB. Go on, narcissistic disorder.
Yeah, okay, and what that means is that people are always fighting for
Self-interest.
Yeah, and herself now, she can fight, she can do more than what she
did.
Yeah, more than what she did there for Groovy. And what that means is that if she was given 2-3 days, you see that she will regret it, she will start crying, she will do all sorts of things.
Oh.
But when she's angry, she cannot control it.
To be fair to Beauty, she's a human being, and then she's been over human right now. You've lost it several times, and it's the same pattern. You've come back around to say you are sorry and all of that. So before we close, Biggie introduced 2 new riders. We had Chizzy and Rachel. Rachel joined level 2. She's in Chum's house. I hope Rachel gives them a run for their money, because they are in the game to stay. Biggie said they're not going anywhere. They will participate in all of the games, get some prize, but they won't win the ultimate prize, and they will not leave the house. They will never be disqualified, never be evicted. They are in the house to stay. And for me, again, this is a one in a lifetime opportunity. So guys, we've come to the end of this little chit chat we had today. Subscribe, share with your family members, your village people, your local government chairman will be happy to watch this too. So please, until next time, this remains your favorite BBNaija bands with Premium Times, and I'm your favorite sweetheart, Maki. Bye guys. I didn't know I had psychologists, so after now, I'm going to meet them to sit down and evaluate, because I think I need some, psychological evaluation.
Yeah, you need it.
Yeah.
And be ready to drop 100 million naira.
You need it.
Okay.